Okay, so I want to know from you if you people have any issues, right? Any issue regarding whatever we have studied so far. Today we'll look at the maps part of writing one. Is it okay? Do we do the maps part? Okay. Any issue related to graphs?
Yes, ma'am. I haven't.
No?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, Pooja?
Yes, ma'am. I have one doubt.
Good.
What we should write for there are suppose two companies are there, and 2 years are there, and four values like for each company for a year. So how we will represent it?
There are two companies and each company has four values.
Each company has four value for two for 1 year and two for second year.
Okay. So, Pooja, there is no one way to group the information, but information must be grouped in a uniform way, right? You can take company wise, you can take year wise. I can't speak for sure until I look at the question. If you could send me photo of that question on the WhatsApp group right now, we can discuss
Uh,
that right now.
Ma'am, we don't have access to write any message in WhatsApp group.
Ah, okay. Okay. In that case, you can send it to Soumya or me. I will share it with everyone because I can tell you that you have to get hold of one thing, grouping criteria, and stick to it. The main thing is you can group it the way you like, but you have to group that group grouping methodology has to be uniform. Okay.
Okay, I'm having doubt like we write the values suppose A company and B company shows the value of 1 and 2 respectively in the year suppose 2000. This is one statement, right? And suppose second statement is the same, like company A and B has a different value like 4 and 5 in the year 2001. So if I want to join these two statements, then how I will write it?
You want me to tell you the paraphrasing
Yes.
or the complete structure of the question?
No, only the paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing. For that, you will
Yes.
have to send me the question. It is very difficult to tell you how to do it.
Okay.
However, I can tell you the flow of the writing, right?
Actually, many times I have this doubt while writing, I get the value like for this year, if I am comparing anything or if I am writing any values A companies to this value and B company to this value in this year, and if there is 2 year, then I'm getting problem in that case.
You can send it to me and I can help you that way. And it's very difficult until I actually see the question. We tend to miss things when things are just verbal, right? The communication is only verbal. Okay, here, as much as I've understood, the structure of the writing would be you will paraphrase, you will give an overview, then you will compare companies, and the comparison between the two values of one company will also happen. Comparison between two companies in a certain year and comparison between one value of one company in two different years. Both ways you'll have to do, and that is how your answer will be made. If you can send it to me, the photo, I'll share the answer. I'll write an answer maybe today or tomorrow, and I'll share with you all. Right? Okay. One thing, first thing first. Secondly, be really careful what tense do you use. Okay? It seems to be happening in past tense. Okay. Now I will share.
In all the, we have to write in the past tense for all the sentences, right?
If yes, if the years are in past tense, yes, 2000 and 2001, definitely past tense. Right? Okay, now let's talk about maps. Has anyone of you seen maps? Map based task 1? I think you all would have seen what really happens. In this category, there are two things, maps and plans. Maps में क्या रहता है? You have a city or a town or a certain area where past of that area is compared with present, or present is compared with a planned future planning, or two things in the past are compared. Okay, two past are compared where you have to compare the changes. Two maps of the same area, town or city are compared, and you have to mention the changes. Right? We will start with the vocabulary of this task. Normally, what happens? You are given a compass. Okay? In this map, have you people seen compass? Pooja, Lekhana? Okay. Just a second. Should I share a map with you? Or do you know what it looks like? Because I think I can share one item at a time. Do you need a map? Yes or no? We straightway go to the vocabulary. No? Okay, Lekhana? Lekhana, you need a map? Okay, she needs me to show her a map. Okay, look at this. Wait, I'll share my screen once again. See, these two are maps of Paradise Island in the past and the present. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparison where relevant. Okay, a Paradise Island is on your screen. See, this is the Paradise Island. Okay, I'll share this link with you. You can open the same on your Windows, as in your systems too. Paradise Island, they've written it in past, Paradise Island in present. In this particular case, they have not given months or years. When is this photo of and when this? They've simply written past and present. So no timeline is given. Okay, but sometimes that time is given. They, in some cases, you would find year written here, 2010, 2024, right? So that is past and present. Sometimes both are of past, 2010, 2015. Sometimes there are three images, 2010, 15, 18. Sometimes the first one is present and the second one is future. Accordingly, you will use the tense, right? Tense is first important thing here. Second, you will most probably use passive voice here, right? Because you don't know. When do we use passive voice? Can anyone tell me? When exactly do you use passive voice? How to know that you can use passive voice and now you can't use passive voice? Can anyone tell? Do you know or don't know? Should I tell? Should I tell? Okay, see, passive voice is used if either the subject is absent or subject is immaterial. In this case, some change has happened, right? Some change has happened, but we don't know who has caused this change. Who has brought about this change? Who has brought this change? So, in this case, we will use passive voice, right? In this case, there is no compass given. A compass has north, south, west, and east direction. If compass is given, you will use directions, right, to identify the points in the map. If there is no compass given, then you will not. My suggestion is don't use it. Okay. If it's absolutely necessary, at one or two places you can use. But my suggestion is if compass is not given, don't use the this thing, directions. Right. Now, can I share multiple things? I stop sharing. Share. Now let us look at the vocabulary. Okay, I'll do something. I'll copy paste this. So I've sort of copied it here. So in the map, you will see north, south, east, and west direction. North is up, south is down, west is this, and east is right. Okay. The direction between north and east is called northeast. North and west is called northwest. South and east is called southeast. South and west is called southwest. Right? Now, if you have to write adverbs and prepositions of place, right? If something is to the north, right? For example, the sea is to the north of the scientific research area. Wait, I'll show you. There is a difference between to the north and in the north. Like Srinagar is in the north of India, it is inside India, and China is to the north of India, right? It is outside India. So be careful here. Prepositions are very important. In when something is inside of a bigger area. At when something is at a particular place. Beside means next to something. On means when something is on the surface of another thing. Under means कोई किसी चीज के नीचे and covered by it. Below means something is below in level. Above means something is above the level. Right? Far means away. If something is far, away. Near is the opposite of far. Okay, I'll share the complete list of prepositions and their uses with you tomorrow morning. Okay, between means when something is between two things. Around means when something is like covering something. Not really covering, when something is around something else, right? Next to means beside. By also means next to, right? For example, in this image, I can say that the BBQ area is by the open restaurant, or it is near to open restaurant. Yeah, BBQ area is beside the open restaurant. Beta, tell me something. Is my screen clear? Are you understanding what I am trying to explain? Should I repeat? Should I repeat the, if you want me to repeat the prepositions so far, show me a thumbs up. Or if you feel that you know these prepositions, do a thumbs down. No answer. Should I repeat the prepositions? Okay, Lekhna. What was that? Okay, you are comfortable. So these are all the prepositions. You need not use all. You will need some of these. Across from. Across means when something is on the other side, okay, of something. For example, the scenic lookout, or I can say that the swimming pool is across the hotel complex, right? This is across. Uske par, on the other side. Okay. Next is over, when something is covered by something. Along means when something goes with something. For example, in this case, see, this dotted line is a cycle path, right? This dotted line is a cycle path. This cycle path is along the boundary. Okay, it is along the boundary. Next, in the middle of or in the center of, I can say that in the center of the island, an
Hello.
open restaurant can be seen. Yes, Pooja, do you want to ask anything, beta?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Ask me.
like you told that the cycle line is around the park.
Along,
So along
ALONG,
the park. So
along the boundary.
along the boundaries. What we then can we use around instead of
नहीं,
around?
around is जब कोई किसी चीज से लपेटते हैं हम. He had many rakhis tied around his arm. It is not along, right? It is
Along means together.
along is sometimes together. Along in terms of a map means something is, another example could be, we were walking along the beach. As in, हम बीच के साथ साथ चल रहे थे. Okay?
So around the beach will wrong.
No, around nahi. Around is माने circling it. Okay? In this case, we can, but I think I will use along the boundary. I'll not use around the boundary. Something is in front of something means uske samne hai, facing it. Okay, beyond means, beyond is never used, usse hatke hai. Inside, something is inside of something. Outside means on the outer side of something. To the left, left hand side pe. To the right, right hand side pe. Okay, I'll share this document with you. Okay. Next is sometimes, let us look at this example once. This is Paradise Island. You can see that in the past there was nothing. There was practically nothing. There was only one man-made structure, scientific research station, right? And there was a pier, and you can see a boat. Now, in the present or currently, you can see a pier, a cruise ship, a beach, swimming is permitted on beach. There is a hotel complex, there is a swimming pool, there is an open restaurant, there's a BBQ area, there's a cycle path along the boundary and also in other parts of the island. There is a cafe, right? And there is a scenic lookout. Now, two things have happened. First, actually, three things have happened. The Scientific Research Center is not present anymore. The pier has been extended. See, it has become bigger to receive cruise ships. Also, many tourist facilities have been introduced. From past to present, we will use present perfect tense. ये कर दिया गया है. It has been done. Do you know what is present perfect tense? Do you know what is present perfect tense? To tell what was there in the past map, use past simple. But to tell the changes, right, use present perfect tense. Don't you people know what these tenses are? Revise these tenses, okay? Do you want me to tell you what these tenses are? In short, should I tell you? Lekna says I should tell you. How about you, Pooja? Okay, let me complete these notes. Then we'll do these tenses. And tomorrow we'll do more on these maps. Tomorrow we'll do some examples. Okay. Okay, I'll quickly go through the tenses also. Now, what is the vocabulary for map description words? Right? You have seen that either something has been destroyed, or something new has been built, or something old has been converted into something new, right? Or something has been extended or shrunk. These 4 5 operations happen in maps, right? So to when something new is built, we say build or construct. When something old is removed, we say demolished. Knocked down is not a good word, it's an informal word. Removed is okay. Renovated or reconstructed, when something existing is changed. Developed when some new development happens. Extended or expanded, when things become bigger. Okay. Converted means one thing changes into another. Modernized, old thing is made newer. Okay. Guys, tell me if these things are clear. These are important words. I've not written too many words because these many words are enough. Okay. So far, so good. Lekna. Okay. Modernized, when old thing is made new. Located or situated, when we talk about something being present at a certain place, the like the building is located in that location, the building is situated in that location. Cleared means something is cleared of something, something is removed, and the area is has been cleared of that thing. Removed, planted. Planted is normally used for plants and forests. Chop down is an informal word. We should not use it. Knock down, chop down. I've seen these in many places. However, I don't recommend you using it. Vocabulary for map area: length, depth, deep. Long means lamba. Wide means kisi ki chaudai. Height talks of height in as in the vertical sense. High also in the vertical sense. Width means when something is we talk about broad things. Example sentences. Let's look at some example sentences. The hospital is located in the southeast side of the road. In this year, comma, normally when we give a certain phrase in the beginning of a sentence, we write a comma. Okay. In this year, comma, there was decrease in rainfall. The village had developed over the period of time. There was rapid growth in the trees. See, if something happens quickly, normally it is not used in maps. Buildings were expanded in these years. There was a shop in the middle of the street. Roundabout was developed at the junction of the road. Junction is something where two or more than two things meet. The depth of the pond was about 20 meters. Okay? Do you people understand these things? Are these things clear? Very good. Okay. So this is the basic vocabulary. If you know these many words, you'll be able to do most of the maps. In addition to maps, a similar kind of task could be about plans. Plan could be about a building, right? A building, or let me show you a couple of more. See, on your screen, let me share the link with you. Okay. You should open these link on your systems because the photo is the photo cuts in parts, you know. I have shared the link. Now I'll tell you. In this case, what is happening? There is an airport. Right? There is a Southwest airport now after development. Right? Right now, the facilities are fewer. There are a few facilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This number shows what? Walkways, right? The walkways will increase. New shops will be added next to the walkways. Security, passport control, customs. These two things will remain as they are. Not everything is changed. And you should mention, after you've made comparison between the two images and mentioned what things have changed, you should now mention what has not changed. Right? Okay. Check-in area has been shifted. In this case, certain things have been extended and certain things have been shifted. Right? Cafe has also been shifted. Also, a new cafe has been added in the arrivals section. Right? A backdrop facility is added. It will be added. For future, we use words like will be added. You should write it. You can use these words that this will be done, right? In passive voice, there is a plan to introduce a new building, or there is a plan to introduce a new backdrop facility. There is a proposal. The proposed change is as follows. There is a proposal. to add a new drop facility. There is a plan to add a new drop facility. So these are the words you can use to show what will happen in the future. For present, you can simply use simple present tense. For future, you can use these, right? Okay. Okay or not? Am I clear? We'll take two examples tomorrow. Okay. We'll do one will have changes for the future. Right. Now in this map, see what other changes can you see? An ATM has been added. Arrival section. There is a car hire facility added in the arrival section. So now I want you to write the paraphrasing and the overview of this map. Can you do it? Can you try? Just the paraphrasing and overview, nothing else.
Now, in WhatsApp.
Yes, yes, Pooja.
Can you please share the link on WhatsApp? Actually, I'm using my office laptop and this link is not opening in my office laptop.
Okay, okay. I've done it. You write it. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. Done? Have you people done it? Should I share? Should I share once?
Ma'am,
Yes, Pooja.
see?
Yes, Pooja.
Okay, so the map illustrates the development of airport from now to the next year. Overall, the size, overall the different facilities will be increased by the year, and the size of airport will remain same, but the number of check-in will be 2.5 times of now.
Number of check-ins.
will be 2.5 times of now.
These are gates. These are gates.
Yes, check-in gates.
No, these are not. These are just gates.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
We need not write 2.5 times. I'll share with you. Lekna, do you want to share your writing? Most of it is correct. Have you used will? Because it is for future, Pooja.
Yes, ma'am, I used will.
Okay.
Can we
Lekna.
write like the number of gates will be doubled, more than double, or
More
double?
than doubled is a better way of writing, right? More than doubled or will increase considerably. Okay. There'll be a considerable increase. See how I have
More
written it?
than double is correct word.
Yes, yes, more than double is correct. It is correct. It's a good way of representing something. Will become 2.5 as it is 2.5. The figure is not correct, and then it is probably not the most intelligent way to represent data. The layouts, see, maps or plans are also called layouts. See my answer. The layouts illustrate the changes the Southwest Airport is planned to undergo. Right now, in the present, there is a plan, right? So here we can use present tense. The airport will have a sizable expansion and redevelopment, with addition of more gates being the most significant change. Right? I have not written overall. I could have written overall here. Do you think it is a better way to write? Right? Now I want to tell you quickly, Lekhna, you don't appear too active today. Tomorrow again we'll have our class at 6 p.m. Right? Okay, Lekhna, have you written? Why? How about the third person? Anyway, I'll give you a brief of past tense. Lekhna, why have you not written? Okay, I want to quickly tell you about what is simple past and what is present perfect. Right, I'll again share my screen and in short, I'll tell you. Okay. I don't know why. See, simple past, we use V2 form of verb. Do you people know what is V2 form? Go, went, gone, right? Out of these, went is the V2 form of verb. Okay. Simple example is she went home early, right? I cooked my dinner last evening, right? They built the uh, they built the building last year. Okay. We built the campus 2 years back or 2 years ago. She called us early this morning. Okay. आज सुबह को today morning नहीं कहते, this morning कहते. Okay. How do you make negative sentences? They simply add a did. They did not move the vehicle. Right? She did not call last evening. Okay. And how do you make questions? Although questions are not required, simply bring a did or did not. Okay. Simply bring a did or did not if you are writing a negative sentence. Okay. Is this clear? If there is a map or a plan and you have something in the past, simply use simple past tense. Is this thing clear? Is simple past tense clear? Okay. Now let us talk about present perfect. Present perfect talks about a change, right? Talks about, in Hindi if I have to say, I'll say यह हो चुका है, हो गया है या हो गया है, right? Talks about a change that has just happened, or we are talking about a change or an action that happened in past but has an impact on the present, right? When we talk about two maps or two layouts, one in the past and one in the present, we use present perfect tense, okay, to write the changes that have happened. Okay, we use has, have plus V3 form of verb. In go, went, gone, right? Gone is the V3 form of verb. Okay. Okay. Abhi I'll talk about active voice. Tomorrow we'll do passive voice. I think this is, if you have understood this much, half of the task one of maps is done. Tomorrow we'll do some more examples, but I don't think we should do a lot today. That'll be too much for you, right? Now let me tell you how to make these sentences. They have completed their project. Always remember a very important thing. You never give when something happened. Second important thing is that with plural, they, I, we, and you, we use have. With singular third person, he, she, it, we use has. Okay, now let me make some sentences. I have visited London twice. She has called us thrice. Though you are not supposed to do when something happened, you are not supposed to mention when something happened, you can give frequency. How many times something happened, right? We, they have left the office. वे ऑफिस से जा चुके हैं. Now let me give a couple of examples from the map we just saw. There a new coffee shop has been added. Okay, this is passive voice. Since we have not done passive voice as yet, I was avoiding the map portion of writing, right? She, I have not eaten my food. I have not completed my homework. These are all in active voice, but if we have to use, do you people know what is active voice and what is passive voice? If you know, do a this. If you don't, do a this. Because we need passive voice for this task. Do you people know or not know? Oh, so as I suggested, please go through it. It may not be possible to do, this level of grammar in this class, though I'll try if I get time. But if not possible, you should go through it yourself. In fact, go through it before the next class, else you will not understand the next class. Okay. Many new check-in gates have been added, right? In addition to added, we you a brief on passive voice. From your side, you should also study a bit of passive voice before coming to class. Okay. Tomorrow we'll start with active passive voice. Then we'll study more vocabulary and we'll do more examples, right? And the map and plans part would be over. Okay. Bye, guys. I have another class. Okay. Bye.
Hello.
Yeah, Pooja.
Yes, ma'am. I have shared one
I
task
got
with
it.
you.
I got it. I have another class, beta.
Okay.
Okay.
Issues.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.